All right, Coach, I know it's a busy week to say the least for you guys, but just how excited are you? Pack Day coming up on Saturday.
Well, very excited. I always look forward to this day, and it's really a culmination of a lot of hard work that really started in January. And have 15 practices, and again, we talk about starting fast, finishing strong, and that's going to be big. But it's also exciting to get into a stadium filled with our fans and be able to kind of showcase all the work that's gone into it. But it's still an evaluation tool for us and moving forward as well.
And speaking of evaluation, I mean, you've had a couple scrimmages mixed in. What has stood out to you about this group so far, a couple scrimmages in, too?
I think the biggest thing is we continue to be work in progress, and I think as we manage the transfer portal with bringing new additions into our football team, it's been a great opportunity in terms of where spring football is relative to the portal because we're able to evaluate our current roster every single day. But I see a team that's eager, that's willing, but again, our toughness, our mentality, our connection, those are all things that we need to continue to build and grow.
I remember you said something at the very beginning of spring. You wanted to see, more leaders emerge. Have you kind of seen that going through spring ball?
I think it's the same as our entire football team and work in progress. I do. I see individuals now stepping up, and being more comfortable in their roles, but we still need more individuals as we continue to move forward when we return as a football team in June. And that's really when your leadership is born, when the coaches aren't around. But I do see individuals starting to emerge and really kind of show their personalities. I think that's the biggest thing, too, is what is this football team's identity and personality going to be about?
Talking about Pack Day, what's the format for the spring game? What you got cooking there?
It'll pretty much be the same format that we've had in the past. I think there's a lot of opportunities for our fans to really get to know our players. When you look at the game of football, when spectators watch the game, they watch the football. They follow it with their eyes. They don't really watch the interior lines of scrimmage. So we'll do some different one-on-one drills so our fans can really see our players up close. If it's wide receiver, defensive back, one-on-ones, offensive line versus defensive line. We'll do a quarterback challenge like the NFL Pro Bowl, and then we'll play football as well.
You kind of mentioned just a warp speed kind of juggling act with, spring ball going on and the portal. Just what has it just been like around here, just being able to kind of juggle both of them successfully?
Well, it's all about time management, and you have to learn how to structure your day. So right now, first and foremost is our football team, making us better each and every day, making sure we're implementing all three schemes, make sure we're implementing our style of play, and then it's taking care of our current players from their portal status, and then it's evaluation of our current team, evaluation of the portal, and now we're into official visits as well. So you have to have time management throughout the course of the day, and every minute has to count.
Speaking of the portal, what are going to be the positions of need for you guys coming out of spring ball?
Well, we have to first and foremost get our defense right, and it's competitive depth. So we're looking to really add competitive depth throughout our entire football program and football team. The offensive line, the lines of scrimmage, defensive line, we need to have some playmakers out on the perimeter at the receiver position. So right now, currently, we have 6 commitments, and we're looking to sign anywhere between 14 to maybe 15 players in the portal, but they have to be the right fit for our culture and the right fit for our needs.
Speaking of defense, obviously new look defense to say the least. How happy have you been with the progress on that side of the ball, especially installation-wise too?
The good thing about it is we've been able to install a lot of defense, so we have thrown a lot at them schematically, but it's forcing them mentally to learn the game of football. And then I see our defense getting better and better each and every practice. I think the more comfortable they become in our schemes, they're able to play faster. So I see a defense that has continued to show an improvement from practice 1, hopefully all the way up to the spring game on Saturday.
Last question, just how much have you just seen Pack Day grow these last couple years since you've been here? Now it's really become more of a community event.
Well, you're exactly right. It has become a community event, and you couple all the activities going on campus, not just football, but with baseball and a lot of, again, opportunities for families to come from out of town and take in an A-State weekend. And then obviously the pageantry of the spring game, the different events that we have, the different athletic teams that'll be there, like our women's basketball team signing autographs. So it's rewarding and it's exciting, and we had the biggest spring game we had last year, and we anticipate even bigger this year.